Hi Girl Scouts, thank you for joining me today. I'm really excited to talk about different ways to use food scraps in your kitchen to actually garden with them. So normally when you're using a lemon or you have a head of lettuce, you're just gonna throw the ends away, or maybe you have a compost in your yard and you're just gonna compost them. So particularly with a lemon, you're not using the seeds. You're using the juice and maybe the skin for some zest, but you're kind of tossing the seeds away. And with the lettuce, you're chopping the end off and you're throwing that away too, and you're gonna use the rest of the lettuce for a salad or maybe a burrito bowl or something. So what I've actually did with my lettuce, I used this a few days ago for a salad. I chopped the end off, and this is called scrap gardening. So I chopped the end off, and you can see that the bottom of it has some roots. So you can see where those little dots were where the roots were. I just let the bottom in some water, just shallow, and you can already see that there's new growth. Once I actually see the roots coming down in the water, that's when I'll plant it in soil and let it grow big and strong. But until then, I clean out the water every 2 or 3 days or so, and I just let the lettuce regrow. What else I'm gonna do is I'm gonna germinate lemon seeds. So I had a lemon that was kind of getting older. I'm gonna use it today for some lemon water, and maybe I'll use the zest with my dinner tonight. But I am going to take a wet paper towel and we're actually gonna germinate these lemon seeds. So I cut them a little bit earlier. I let them dry out. You wanna let the seeds dry out and wash them too, so they don't have any of the juice or any of the skin on them. And you're gonna take a damp paper towel. You don't want it dripping wet, but you want it damp enough to help the seeds. So you're gonna take this paper towel, I'm gonna lay it flat for you to see, and I'm gonna lay the seeds probably about 1 inch apart from each other. They don't need to be too far apart, but just far enough that they have space. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna cover them with the towel. Make sure that they're still apart. One of them might have flipped over a little bit. Cover them again. So now my towel is damp. You can kind of see the 3 seeds in there with the light. And I'm gonna put them in a container. So what this container does is it keeps the air humid, and so that humidity actually provides water in the air, so the paper towel won't dry out and the seeds can germinate. And so I'm gonna put them in here. I'm gonna put the lid on, and I'm gonna put it a warm place in my kitchen. So the top of my fridge tends to be a bit warmer. The higher the area is, the warmer it's gonna be in your home. So I'm gonna leave it at the top here, and I'm gonna leave that in there for about a week. 5 to 7 days. And then you'll actually be able to see a tiny little leaf pop out from the seed. If it doesn't work the first time, that's okay. You can always cut up a different fruit, eat the fruit, and use the seeds and try again. Next, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this onion that I found in my kitchen that's starting to grow some leaves. And you may have done this before with an avocado pit or some other type of pit. I don't have toothpicks, so I'm gonna be using some sewing needles, and I'm actually just gonna stick them towards the bottom here. I'm gonna do 4 little sections. And you see, this is where the roots of the onion were. Now an onion's a bulb, so it grows underground. All right, so I've got 4 little slots. If you have toothpicks, I really advise using those because sewing needles are a little sharp, and so you don't wanna hurt yourself. And the same way that I did with the lettuce, I have another thing of water, and I'm actually gonna stick the onion in the water, but just barely, just enough for the roots to take. And so I'm gonna leave this in a sunny place, same as I am with my lettuce, just right here in my kitchen. And I'm gonna let that sit for a while until the roots start to go to the bottom. Now with onions, what you actually wanna do is you wanna keep them in water, clean out the water every 3 or 4 days or so until you see a flower. Once you see a flower in your onion, you want to plant it, and you can do that in a big garden bed, or if you just have a little pot with some soil, you can do that too. So that's what I've done with my onion. You can do a lot of different things with scrap gardening. It's really exciting to see what you find in your kitchen. Like if you have a potato that's starting to grow roots, you can plant that. Maybe you used a carrot for a snack or for some dinner, and you have the top of the carrot left where you have those leaves growing, because the carrot's like an onion, it grows underground. You can do the same process and then eventually plant them in your garden. I had green onions in here that I was just reusing over and over again, and I actually just planted them in my garden out back a few days ago, and they're already growing like crazy. What I've also done before is I have an avocado pit, and I let that avocado pit grow just the same as my onion right here. I let the roots take, and then I eventually planted it, and now I've got a little avocado tree growing. So I let this avocado tree, I let it sit by the window every day. It needs lots of sunlight. And once it gets a bit taller, I'm actually gonna plant it in a big garden pot so its roots can grow more. Because that's what we wanna make sure we have enough room for, is the roots. And that's why we're going to plant these later on. But like I said, take some time, go around your kitchen, see what foods you think might be going bad or starting to grow again, and actually just try and plant them instead of throwing them out or composting. All right, well, I hope you enjoyed this, and I can't wait to see you next time. Bye.